So ખાલી એક જ વસ્તુ આપણે સાથે લઈ જશે. એ શું વસ્તુ સાથે લઈ જશે? આપણી ભક્તિ જે કર્યું હોય. બીજું બધું આપણે છોડવાનું છે. કાંઈ આપણે સાથે નહીં લઈ જઈ શકીએ, પણ જેટલું ભક્તિ આપણે કર્યું હોય તો એ જ સાથે આપણે લઈ જશે. તમને આરતી થશે, પ્રેમથી આપણે ભગવાનનું નામ લઈએ, આપણે પછી ભક્તિ વધારે ભગવાનનું થાય, પછી આવતા જન્મ આપણે ભગવાનની સાથે ખુશી સેવા કરી શકે. બોલો શ્રી શ્રી રાધા ગોકુલાનંદ કી, શ્રી સીતારામ લક્ષ્મણ હનુમાન કી, શ્રી શ્રી ગોનિતાય કી. તમારે થઈ શકે તો બધા ઊભા થાવ. પહેલા ગીત હું ભગવાનનું નામ લઈશ, હરે કૃષ્ણ મંત્ર પહેલા હું બોલીશ, એના પછી તમને બોલવાનું. તો બધા સાથે બોલો હરે કૃષ્ણ હરે કૃષ્ણ 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 હરે 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 રામ 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 હરે હરે. શ્રી શ્રી રાધા ગોકુલાનંદ કે. જેમ આપણે વધારે પ્રેમથી બોલીએ, જેમ જોશથી બોલીએ, તો ભગવાન આપણને ખૂબ કાફી આશીર્વાદ આપશે. નમઃ ઓમ વિષ્ણુ પદાય કૃષ્ણ પ્રસ્થાય ભૂતલે શ્રીમતે ભક્તિવેદાંતા સ્વામી इते नामिने
नमो विष्णु प्रदाय कृष्ण प्रसाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी पचायिने निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चाचार्य सचारिणे नमस्ते Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. सभी बोलिए Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Bolo Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Bolo Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Bolo Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda 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 Gopala 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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Oh Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Raghupati Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Oh Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sabhi boliye Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Nitai, Jai Gaura Nitai. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada,
Nitai Gaur Hare Bal, Hare Bal, Hare Bal, Hare Bal.
Jai Gaura
बोलो श्री श्री राधे गोकुलानंद की जय.
Hare Krishna. First of all, I'd just like to thank our guests for making way for our visiting schools today. We really appreciate that. Also, Maha Prasadam will be served along with lunchtime Prasadam in the Haveli at 1:30. So if you'd like to take Prasadam, please do so. I'd also like to ask that when you're leaving the temple room, you do so quietly, please, because I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome our visiting schools to our shrine today and take the opportunity to introduce you to the Murtis on our shrine. On your far left-hand side, the Murti with a peacock feather in his hair, and he's playing the flute. Who can remember what his name is? What's his name? Fantastic, it's Krishna. Perhaps you'd all like to say his name all together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Krishna. Fantastic. And standing next to Krishna is Krishna's favourite friend, and her name is Radha. And on the right-hand side of our shrine, the personalities whose homecoming is celebrated with the Diwali festival are there. In the middle, we have Lord Rama. On his right-hand side is his Queen Sita. On his left-hand side is his favourite younger brother, Lakshman. And bending down in front of Lakshman with his palms folded in a very respectful mood is the famous monkey warrior, Hanuman. If you look to the left of Hanuman, in the centre of our shrine, you can see that we have 2 much smaller Murtis. On the left-hand side we have Gaura, and on the right-hand side we have Nitai. And if any of you have ever seen members of our community dancing and singing the Hare Krishna prayer on the streets of your local town, it's Gaura and Nitai that began that form of worship 500 years ago in a place called West Bengal. If you look at all the Murtis on our shrine, you can see that they're decorated with those beautiful flower garlands that we talked about during the presentation. Also, if you look at the Murtis, put your hands up if you like the outfits they're wearing. Okay, keep your hands up if you'd like to see all of their outfits. Okay, it might surprise you to know that all the Murtis on our shrine, they're bathed every day, they're given a wash every day, and they have a change of outfits. So if you would like to see all their outfits, and what it means is you need to come back here every single day to see what outfits the Murtis are wearing. We also have some tables at the front of the shrine, so it's not just that we sing and dance for the Murtis, make outfits or flower garlands. We also offer food to the Murtis every single day, and that food can only be vegetarian food, because Krishna will only accept vegetarian food. Now, offering food to the Murtis might sound really strange to all of you, but what we're really doing is we're offering gratitude with the understanding that everything that we have and everything that we are comes to us as a gift from God. So in a few moments, the curtains are going to close, and within our tradition, whenever we see the Murtis, we leave the Murtis or the curtains closed, we always bow down as a sign of respect. It's called paying our obeisances. It's when we put the topmost part of our bodies to the lowest part of the earth, or floor in this case. I'm not asking any of you to do that, just to let you know what you might see myself or any other members of the congregation doing so. Okay? Okay, so we just wait for the curtains to close. They normally close at exactly the same time, the same way that exactly the same time they open. Okay, at the sound of the conch, and then they open. Okay, during your time, we'll just wait for the curtain to close, but during your time at the temple, you would have seen lots and lots of different things happening here, and all those things are being done as an offering to God. Okay, but put your hands up if you think that all the things that are being offered, we believe that God needs those things. Who thinks we believe that? Okay. So whether somebody believes in God or not, when they hear the word God or Allah or any one of his unlimited names, they have an understanding of who that person is and what they're believed to have done. They're believed to have made the world. So couldn't possibly be anything that they need from us. But what do you think God might like from us? Okay, respect is the number one answer, but let me see if anyone else... Peace, that's nice. Love, okay, the most powerful thing in the world, love. Now, being souls, Krishna loves every single soul equally, okay, so he already loves us all in a way that we can't even imagine. But all he would like from us is to share a little bit within that love, okay, and learning to love God is actually something that we need to do. But even if we can't do that, if we can just show some gratitude for the things that we have, regardless of where we think those things come from. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Ki Jai. Gaunitai Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Okay, so it's everybody's favourite time of the day now. So what time is it? Lunchtime. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get you sitting down eating your lunch as quickly as possible, okay? But before we leave this room, I would just like to remind you that even though the curtains are closed, Krishna is still behind the curtains, and this is still the most important place in the temple, okay? The temple room, a shrine room. So what I would like to ask is that when you leave this room, you do so quietly, okay? And then as you're leaving the building, you keep the noise to a minimum, okay? And then you can put your shoes on and get down to the other building as quickly as possible to have your lunch, okay? So can I ask the school at the front to please stand up quietly? Yeah, and Kaylee will lead you out through the reception.